What's up, guys? I've got a fun video today. I'm actually going to be throwing with the discs from the Hand-Eye Supply monthly subscription box. They sent out a couple of them. I'm moving, you guys. So we got a Sapphire, we got the new Bounty, which I'm actually really excited to throw. I have a Vandal, which I'm really excited to throw as well, and then the Maiden. So these three, as well as a beanie and some other stuff, always come in the monthly boxes. I'm gonna put a link down below if you guys want to check those subscription boxes out. For anyone who's obsessed with disc golf plastic like I am, it's a great thing to subscribe to. Go check that out if you guys are interested. And then the next one, I believe, the Vandal's coming in, this one right here. It's a new sort of like feel. I can't wait to throw this disc. It's pretty understable. I think it's gonna be great. But we're gonna go ahead and see how these do. Just gonna play with these three and get after it. I'm gonna start off throwing the new Bounty. Nice. Made it through. That disc is pretty understable, so I threw it on a pretty good hyzer right there. We'll experiment with shot shapes and all that kind of stuff throughout this round as well for each of these discs, and I'll let you guys know how I feel about them. All right, so first I'm actually gonna try and sidearm the Bounty. You guys know that I don't sidearm mid-ranges too much, but I think that with the understability, this should be a pretty good shot for it. Yeah, that flew really nice. All these discs feel really, really good so far. Again, they're all from the Hand-Eye box. Check out that link, guys. Let me know if you subscribe to it. I've thrown Maidens before. I have a Sapphire that you guys know I love, but I've not thrown the Vandal or the Bounty, so I'm really excited for this round to experiment with them and play with them and see how I like them. All right, so the Vandal's pretty understable, so I'm actually gonna try and flick it right here and see if we can get a good flex shot out of it. Okay. So it actually held that line. There wasn't any flex on that at all. So once that thing breaks in, that'll be a great sidearm turnover, sidearm hyzer flip disc. That's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna backhand the Sapphire as well here. That should be solid. All right, so I'm gonna try and throw a turnover shot with the Bounty here. Sorry about the sun, it's pretty glaring. All right, so that would have been one option from here, and then also, oh, not that. Barely off, guys. So you guys may not know this, but my longest drive is actually with the Sapphire, 430, 440, something like that. I really, really love this disc. This one's gonna be really fun to throw and break in. It's a beautiful clear plastic. I'm already liking the Vandal as well. I'm actually gonna sidearm this one on this hole and see what we can do. Whoa. Okay, so that thing's understable right out the box, especially if I get a good flick on it. So is the Sapphire though, but I'm gonna try and flick this one on a little bit more of a hyzer. Ooh, nice, that one's parked. So the Sapphire is actually parked, guys. Which is freaking awesome. Again, this one's a little understable as well. When I flicked it out, it kind of sat up and then came back down, which is actually a really fun flight to throw. All right, guys, so we're gonna throw both the Sapphire and the Vandal off of this. This is the dog leg or the S-curve left and then right. So a solid flex shot out of either of these should put me in a pretty good position. I'll come right. All right, that was pretty good. Now we're gonna throw the Sapphire. Kick left. Ooh. That one's not as flippy, even though the numbers say that it is. I think that's like a -2, 1.5. It doesn't fly like that to me. It flies more like an even 1-1 or something along those lines, -1-1, whatever. But the Vandal did really good there. So the Vandal already kind of hyzer flips right out of the bag, like brand new, because I threw this one flat and it held a left line. So I could probably give it a little bit of hyzer, flip up, go left, and then come right. It didn't finish its turn here, but we still have a look. Oh, do it. Let's go. It's a freaking maiden. Come on now. All right, so I'm gonna sidearm the Vandal here again. This time give it hyzer so it flips up to flat and then turns right towards the end. Man. No, it didn't. Okay, so I can almost treat that like my stag to where I can expect it to flip up. So I probably should have thrown it backhand on this one. All right, I'm gonna backhand the Bounty here. Oh. So that made it through. I didn't give it enough anhyzer. But I like how that feels. It has a pretty big bead, so if you like beaded mid-ranges, you'll really like that. It makes it feel a little bit more full in your hand. All right, so we're 1 under after that awesome throw in over there with the maiden. All right, gonna backhand the Sapphire here. Gonna try and get it out on a really good hyzer and see what type of distance we can get out of it. Oh, that was pretty. It glided for a while just because of its understability, even though I put it out on a pretty big hyzer, so I think it went pretty far. All right, so I'm pretty deep in the woods here, so you guys probably won't be able to see the full shot, but we went pretty far in here, so I shouldn't have thrown it as hard as I did. That's gonna be a pretty tough putt. Time for the maiden again. Oh, it's short. That's right, this is the only par 4, so that'll still be par 4. It's still 1 down. All right, so on this hole, I'm gonna backhand the Vandal, try and turn it over, and then I'm gonna sidearm the Sapphire. We'll see how they do. Oh, some tree direction right there, y'all. All right, sidearm with the Sapphire. This thing feels so good, this plastic. Like, I love this disc. Oh yeah. That one definitely made it all the way down there, but I think it might be a little far right. All right, guys, we actually made it way up here. Nice. This is a good birdie to get out here at Squirrel Lake. Sapphire, man, that thing, I was cooking. All right, so I'm gonna throw the Sapphire sidearm here, and I'm gonna try and turn the Bounty over and see if we can get it up there. Sit down. Oh, that went a little bit deep. No. That was such a good line too. I needed it about 2 inches to the left. Yeah. Another bird for us. What is that? That's 3 down now, okay. I'm gonna throw the Bounty and the Maiden both on this one. Not too bad. All right, Maiden. I mean, it made it down there, it didn't go straight, but that's because I released it on a hyzer. Oh, that felt good. Shoot. All right, still 3 down. I actually really like the Maiden. I used to have one and I lost it, but it was in the VIP plastic or whatever the higher end plastic of Westside stuff is. But this one, I think once it gets broken in, this could replace my Judge that I've been throwing, because it does still have a bead on it, but it's like it's like a micro bead. I really like the way this disc feels. All right, side arming the Sapphire here and try and get some really good distance out of it. Oh yeah. Oh, I was doing so good, it hit a tree. All right, I'm gonna throw the Vandal as well. I'm gonna throw the Vandal backhand. Oh wow. That was sick. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. It looked like it was starting to flatten out, but it ended up hyzering back towards the basket. So that was the Sapphire, and the Vandal's actually in a really good spot, guys. So if you have a little bit slower arm speed, you feel like you can't throw like high-speed drivers, the Vandal seems to be going really, really straight for me, even when I'm releasing on a hyzer. So if you guys are looking for a disc to get you some distance, both of these, literally the Sapphire and the Vandal, are perfect for you guys. Again, check out the link in the description for the box from Hand Eye. I love these discs, and they're definitely going to be going in my bag. Four down now. All right, so I'm going to throw a couple shots here. I'm going to sidearm the Sapphire, I'm going to backhand the Vandal, and I'm going to backhand the Bounty as well. Local gap. Oh, that was looking real good. All right, backhanding the Vandal, gonna turn it over. Ooh, that was really good. And backhanding the Bounty. Man, two of those were on really good lines. This is a pretty narrow fairway though. So I'd actually be okay with all three of those shots on this hole. They made it pretty far, but the Vandal is in an amazing spot for me. Five down now. All right, I'm gonna throw the Vandal here because it went pretty straight for me earlier. It made it up there. I definitely gave it a little bit too much hyzer. I'm gonna throw the Sapphire as well. Come left. Oh, I needed to release that on a little bit more hyzer and that would have been solid. So they both landed right here, which is actually kind of funny. All right, guys. So that's five down. Obviously, I chose better disc locations and stuff. But definitely head over to the link down in the description to check out these discs. The Sapphire has been amazing today. I actually enjoyed throwing the Maiden as well the couple times that I did. Vandal is an awesome disc for anybody who wants a more understable fairway driver. I feel like this one is a little more understable than the Sapphire, even though the numbers might not represent that. The Bounty was good. Personally, I like mid-ranges without what are they called, beads. But I think once that bead gets worn in from landing and all that kind of stuff, then I might like the understability of the disc. So definitely go check out that link, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. See you on the next one. Peace out.